To our first side of the coin, the BI spectrum. This is I think it's quite old. It's published in 2008, but it's still quite accurate even by today's standards. It's called the Data Warehouse Institute's Business Intelligence Maturity Model, and it helps companies assess where within the 6 stages the company resides in. And we have, for instance, the prenatal stage, where it's all about the individuals creating or exporting reports, or using reports that maybe come pre-built by CRM or ERP systems, and not having an actual platform, and minimum to no support from IT. But that comes with a cost, right? Frustrated users, they don't have support from IT, they're looking at their own reports. Well, these frustrated users, some of them at least, let's call them power users or business analysts or data analysts, might grow into the infant stage where they start creating what we call spreadmarts. You've all seen the hundreds or maybe thousands of Excel sheets that a company might have, right? This is what we call spreadmarts. But the bad thing about spreadmarts is that, well, they spread like weeds, and it's kind of hard to take them down once they're used. And they show only, they're not the single source of truth. They're one person's or one analyst's view of the truth, right? Which might be in conflict with another person's view of the truth, right? You don't have an aligned goal. This is where let's say, stage 3, which is the child stage, this is where data marts come in. This is where we need to align on KPIs common to a specific department, let's say, right? We align the finance department on a set of KPIs that we need to monitor. Once we reach that consensus, we can build that data mart, which focuses, let's say, on finance, and it's all very good. But it's still just a slice of the company's data efforts, right? We don't have a holistic view of all the company's data. We just have focused on one side of the story. And we might end up having more data marts, each focusing on a specific subject like logistics or sales, right? And then through this evolution, one part of this evolution is growing into data warehouses, where you basically tie in together, blend together multiple data marts and create a more unified view of the division or a business unit's data. And this is where you might have finance and logistics and sales, looking at all of them together and deriving more insights from your data. And the problem with these stages, you see, there's the gulf and the chasm. It's very hard to cross these, and especially the chasm from data warehouses to reaching an enterprise data warehouses, which is, let's say, like data Nirvana, where everything's aligned, everything's nice and smooth. The entire organization, the entire enterprise has one holistic view over its data, and everyone has consensus. Everybody has the same set of KPIs that they can monitor together, right? And there's also a 6th stage. Well, some people might also look at the 7th stage, which is the sage. This is where you might even go beyond your enterprise and publish your data warehouse for your customers or your partners to use. This is where inter-enterprise analytics might come into play, right? Looking at data throughout organizations, not only focusing on one, right? This is kind of hard to get here, but you get the idea of these stages. And there's also this Data Warehouse Institute has a maturity model assessment that you can take to see, you answer some questions, you get to see where exactly within these stages your company resides in. Of course, there are departments that are maybe more advanced. They have data marts already, while other departments still struggle with spread marts.